In my book, experience outranks everything.
Let's take a look at some poses I've come up with for Captain Rex from Hot Toys. Today we're going to have 5 poses for you. The first one here is a super basic one. I actually borrowed this pose from a Kotobukiya statue that they did of Captain Rex, and they did one of Ahsoka as well. And I thought it was solid, so sometimes you can get some inspiration from statues or artwork, screen captures, posters, whatever. You can get some inspiration, and this was a pretty good one. Simple, something you can do that would look good with a squadron of 501st behind them. Overall, I think this is a pretty good pose. Moving on to pose number 2, we've got Captain Rex. We've now removed the helmet. We've got him in a more dynamic in-battle pose. So he's thrown off the helmet. He's got his rifle up. He's leaning into it. He's got that front right shoulder way up high so he can get the double bend action going on with that pose. We've got the left hand with the supporting hand of the rifle. Most of the weight is on the front foot, as you can see right there on his left. Got a little torso twist in there, and you can see him kind of aiming down the sights, looking all kinds of awesome. Super easy pose, not difficult to do, but one, if you do it well, will definitely improve your display. For this one, we went ahead and broke out the display stand to give us a little more range of motion in the lower body, give him almost stepping up. You could use a rock, you could use a 3D printed display piece, you could use an helmet, you can use a battle droid if you happen to have one of those. Doesn't really matter. We've got him stepped up one. We've got the pistols in the left hand, we've got his rifle in his right hand. We threw the jetpack on there, and he's got his helmet back on here. Again, this is something that's going to be super simple for you guys to do. It's not going to take up a ton of room. It's going to be quite simple, but it's going to have a forward motion to it. The key part of this pose is having the helmet leaning down. If you have him looking left, right, or straight up, it doesn't give the same quality feel to it. You definitely want him leaning down when he's got that helmet on, and it's going to look awesome. Next up, we broke out a 501st Clone Trooper Deluxe to go along with Captain Rex because, you know, he's got to have some clones in there. So we broke this out, and we've got the rotary blaster and the Clone Trooper. We've got his backpack on him, and we got Captain Rex watching his back as he always watched his troops, doing double wielding blasters going on left and right, looking off to the right. I will have 5 bonus poses for channel supporters, Patreon members. So if you haven't already checked out Patreon membership, definitely check that out in the description below. We're going to do a follow-up video of this with 5 more bonus poses for Captain Rex that are going to test the boundaries of action, I think. It's going to be a lot of fun. This one right here is a lot of fun. Super simple. And just, you don't have to go crazy with the poses if you don't want to. This one works very well. Captain Rex comes with a jetpack, so you got to use it, right? You got to use it. Season 7 of Clone Wars, in fact, towards the finale of Clone Wars, they're fighting on the bridge. All the 501st got their Mandalorian jetpacks. They're looking awesome and flying through bridges or whatever. And I wanted to have some fun with this. I think it looks super awesome. So we've got him almost flying backwards. So we've got that front right leg kicked out. We got the left leg bent under him. We got a little bit of torso twist. We got dual blasters going forward, head tilted down. It looks awesome. I'm pretty proud of this one. And it might be one, since I have actually 2 Captain Rexes, I might actually leave this one in this pose for the display. If you happen to have some lightning effects and some dramatic lighting in your display, it might look pretty cool with that as well. And imagine this with a bunch of 501st flying around the side of them. That might make for a pretty epic display.